Marriage is not just a commitment you make on your wedding day. It is a daily emotional choice. And if you're watching this video right now, chances are you are a wife who wants her marriage to survive, not just on paper, but in the heart. So let me start by asking you something honestly and gently. Have you ever felt like you are doing everything you can for your marriage, yet still feel emotionally tired, unappreciated, or quietly lonely? Because so many wives wake up every morning taking care of responsibilities, emotions, and expectations while slowly forgetting themselves. And this video is not here to blame you or your husband. It is here to guide you, support you, and remind you that a strong marriage does not require you to lose yourself. It requires awareness, balance, and emotional wisdom. Let me paint a picture that might feel familiar. Imagine a woman named Sarah. She is loving, loyal, and deeply invested in her marriage. She believes that being a good wife means being patient, understanding, forgiving quickly, and always putting the relationship first. In the beginning, her husband was attentive, communicative, and emotionally present, but over time, work stress, routine, and distractions slowly replaced emotional connection. Conversations became short, affection became rare, and Sarah started feeling like she was living with someone instead of being emotionally connected to him. She kept telling herself, this is normal, this is marriage, maybe I'm expecting too much. So she stayed quiet, smiled through disappointment, and kept giving more love, hoping it would bring closeness back. But inside, she felt invisible, unheard, and emotionally exhausted. And if you see yourself in Sarah, please know this: you are not weak for feeling this way. You are human. And many marriages reach this stage not because love is gone, but because emotional habits are missing. The truth is, marriages don't collapse suddenly. They slowly erode when communication fades, appreciation disappears, and wives start over-functioning emotionally. Psychology shows that women often carry the emotional weight of relationships. They notice changes earlier, feel disconnection deeper, and try harder to fix things quietly. But here's the part no one tells you. When a wife keeps giving without protecting her emotional health, resentment quietly builds, self-worth slowly weakens, and the marriage becomes emotionally unsafe for her. Which is why there are certain marriage tips every wife must practice, not to control her husband, not to manipulate love, but to protect her heart while strengthening the relationship. The first and most important tip is to stop suffering in silence and start communicating with clarity. Silence does not save marriages, clarity does. When you keep your feelings locked inside to avoid conflict, you are not creating peace, you are delaying pain. Healthy communication means expressing your emotions without blame, without anger, and without fear. Using calm words like, "I feel disconnected lately," or "I miss feeling close to you," instead of accusations, because men respond better to clarity than emotional pressure. The second essential tip is learning to set emotional boundaries without guilt. Boundaries are not punishments, they are self-respect in action. When you constantly overgive, overforgive, and over-adjust, you teach others that your emotional needs are optional. A wife who practices boundaries knows when to say no, when to step back, and when to protect her peace. This does not make you cold, it makes you emotionally healthy. The third tip every wife must practice is prioritizing self-care without apology. Many women believe taking care of themselves means neglecting their marriage, but the opposite is true. When you are emotionally drained, you cannot give genuine love. Take time for yourself daily, even if it's just a few minutes of silence, journaling, prayer, walking, or breathing deeply. A woman who feels whole brings calm and stability into her marriage naturally. The fourth powerful tip is detaching your self-worth from your husband's behavior. This is crucial because when your confidence depends on how much attention, affection, or validation he gives you, you hand over your emotional power. Remind yourself daily that you are valuable, even when he is distant, even when he is stressed, even when he is imperfect. Self-worth grounded within yourself changes how you show up. You stop chasing reassurance and start attracting respect. The fifth and often misunderstood tip is choosing connection over control. You cannot force someone to change, to communicate, or to emotionally show up, but you can change how you respond. Instead of nagging, chasing, or over-explaining, state your needs clearly once and then step back with dignity. Empowered wives do not beg for effort. They communicate expectations and trust themselves enough to stop over-proving their worth. Now, let me speak directly to your heart. If your marriage feels fragile right now, if you feel like you are giving more than you are receiving, it does not mean you have failed. It means you have been loving deeply. And loving deeply is not a flaw. It is a strength that simply needs direction. Healing in marriage begins when a wife stops abandoning herself to save the relationship. You do not have to disappear to be loved. You do not have to stay silent to keep peace, and you do not have to tolerate emotional loneliness to keep a marriage alive. Healthy marriages are built when both partners feel emotionally safe, respected, and valued. And sometimes that safety begins when one person decides to change her emotional habits, not with anger, not with ultimatums, but with calm confidence and self-respect. Remind yourself every single day that you deserve affection that feels warm, communication that feels respectful, and love that feels secure. Change may not happen overnight, but consistency creates transformation. Speak kindly, stand firmly, love wisely, and protect your emotional well-being as much as you protect your marriage. Because a woman who values herself teaches others how to value her. And if this message felt like it was speaking directly to you, if it made you feel seen, understood, or emotionally lighter, share this video with another wife who might be struggling silently. Leave a comment about which marriage habit you are choosing to practice starting today, and subscribe for more guidance that supports your heart, your healing, and your happiness. Because strong marriages are not built on sacrifice alone. They are built on emotionally strong, self-aware women. And your emotional health truly matters.